Hey kids, Alan here in my nerdery. Was under weather for the last couple of days, but we're back now. Video after this, starting either tomorrow or Friday. I'm going to start my series of deep dives into Project 2025. If you are not aware of Project 2025 because you have your head in the sand or only watch certain news networks, Google it. Because if you're still pulling for Trump and Vladimir Putin after you've skimmed through the highlights of the Project 2025, which Trump keeps trying to. I don't even know what it is. I don't know those people. I don't agree with it. Your name's in it 300 fucking times, dude. 300 times. Yeah. And the people that authored it, the Heritage Foundation people, worked in your administration. Anyway, Google that. So before we get into the deep dives, though, I figure we have a palate cleanser video. And let's talk about RFKjr. Dropping out of the race and supporting Circus Peanut Pol Pot. Oh, Mr. Mangina Neck, Donald J. Trump. Here's a fun fact, again, for those of you who only watch certain news networks. RFK Jr., he approached Kamala Harris about a month ago and made the same offer to her that he made to Trump. Hang on, let me get my RFK Jr. impression ready. Hang on 1 second. Be right back. Okay, if you really want to do that unique melodic voice any justice, that sexy RFK drawl. Well, I gotta start off to, I gotta gargle some thumbtacks real quick. Oh. Oh, yeah, I think I'm ready. He said, Kamala, if you give me a position in your cabinet, I will drop out of the race and endorse you. To which Kamala replied, kick rocks, dude. We don't give a fuck about you. Your whole family says that your entire campaign was a disgrace to the Kennedy family legacy. They've all but disowned you. Your own kids have come out against you for running this sham of a campaign. It's a sham. What RFK did this cycle is the exact same thing, almost play by play, almost word for word, almost step by step, that Kanye and his ignorant, stupid, anti-Semitic, fuckheaded ass tried 4 years ago when he decided he was going to run as an independent against Trump and Biden. And what he was really trying to do was siphon off the cool votes, the young votes, the hip-hop votes, try to siphon those off of Biden. And then the whole plan was, when Kanye had done enough damage to Biden's poll numbers, drop out and support Trump. Sound familiar? Because it just fucking happened last week. But what's funny is RFK then approaches, after, Kamala tells him kick rocks, he approaches, of course, the Cheeto Bandito with the same offer. Again. Mr. Trump, if you offer me a position in your cabinet or your administration, I will drop out of the race and support you. To which, Cheeto was like, oh, absolutely. We'll have a Kennedy in the White House again. Not as president, because you're too fucking kooky for that. But, I'll take those voters that you bring with you. What voters do you bring with you? Honestly, I know national polling showed RFK Jr. Limping along at about 5%. But I find it hard to believe. This is the same guy who, not too long ago, during his campaign, he hadn't been suspended yet, here he is discussing some worms. Take a look.
And you read it not just once, not just twice, but maybe 3 or 4 times before proceeding down to the article. So look, the campaign is not disputing this reporting, and the New York Times here says this is all from a 2012 deposition that RFKjr gave during his divorce proceedings, in which he was trying to explain why he may have had short-term or longer-term memory loss. And then he says that a doctor told him that a worm got into his brain, ate a portion of it, and then that worm died. Now his
And if that's not enough for you, he also, while still in the campaign, even more recently, had this little anecdote about an incident with a bear cub in Central Park, and I won't play the whole thing. I won't do that to you, but we'll just get to this highlight real quick.
I was taking a group of people balcony and up in Goshen, New York. I was driving up maybe, really early, like 7, and that woman in a van in front of me hit a bear and killed it, a young bear. So I pulled over and I picked up the bear and put him in the back of my van to skin the bear, and it was very good condition, and I was gonna put the meat in my refrigerator at the airport, and the bear was in my car, and I said, I had an old bike in my car that somebody asked me to get rid of it. I said, let's go put the bear in Central Park, and we'll make it look like he got hit by a bike. I wasn't drinking, of course, but people were drinking with me who thought this was a good idea.
And that doesn't even mention the story that just came out from his daughter, that he illegally walked up to a whale carcass that had washed up on the beach and beheaded it. But Trump and J.D. Vance don't want you to refer to them as weird. We're not the weird ones. Democrats are weird, totally weird. They're weirder than anybody. We're the least weird of any weirdness in the history of weirdness. For the party that's trying to not be weird, you're bringing in RFKjr, possibly the only motherfucker on the planet that could out-weird the weird ticket. And you're all excited about that? And again, for that little 5%, if there were 5% of people polling for RFK Jr., I just got to know, what the fuck are you on? I get medical grade marijuana, and it's really good shit, but it apparently ain't as good as the shit y'all are on. Anyway, like and subscribe if you would. I'd appreciate it. And vote blue, kids. Democracy's on the line. Harris Walls, that's the only way to keep this country safe from tyranny. Full on, honest to God, in real life, IRL, tyranny. Read Project 2025. It is a handbook on how to create a Christo-fascist dictatorship. Don't believe me? Read it for yourself. Anything you want to hash out, put it in the comments, and we'll go from there. Until next time, kids, Project 2025 Deep Dive coming up. Strap in. Be good to each other. See you soon.